All right, question number 8 actually comes from this current chapter that we have just finished, chapter 9. And this is not a part that we were able to get to because we kind of ran out of time. But it's such an easy question. I just want to show you how this works, and it's something that you can maybe use for future math classes. When you're trying to figure out which figure best describes this equation, the only two things you have to look at are the number right here in front of x squared and the number right here in front of y squared. Those are the only two numbers we're looking at. And here's how this works. If these two numbers are the same number, the exact same number, then it means it's a circle. Well, this one's obviously not a circle because this number's a 2 and this number's a 5. If the two numbers are the same sign, as in they're both positive or both negative, then that gives you an ellipse, which looks to be what's happening here. 2 is positive, 5 is positive, so it looks like we're going to have an ellipse. What are the other choices? Well, if the two numbers have opposite signs, one of them's positive and one of them's negative, or vice versa, plus for one and negative for the other. I'm not doing a very good job here. If they're opposite signs, then it's a hyperbola. You may not even know what that is, and that's okay. You just have to know that if there are opposite signs, these are not opposite signs though, because this is positive 2 and this is positive 5, so they have the same sign. And the last choice is a parabola. If it's going to be a parabola, then one of these two numbers will be 0. In other words, you would either have x squared without having y squared, or you'd have y squared without having x squared, and if you had only one or the other, not both, then it would be a parabola. But for our example, we do have two numbers that are the same sign, so we have an ellipse. So on your review, make sure you write down your options. Same sign, or same number, if it's the exact same number, it's a circle. Same sign, as in both positive or both negative, is an ellipse. Opposite signs, as in one positive and one negative, is a hyperbola. And for a parabola, you only have x squared or you only have y squared, but not both. So those are the 4 options you could have. And if you write that on your review, then you'll have it so you can get the points on your final.